Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling-ding-dong the bell. It's 7:30, near enough, Monday morning. We'll have 3 men on site this morning. I'm probably a driller, but we won't know about the driller until he turns up. So as usual, I'll make 2 or 3 videos throughout the day. I'll turn the camera around and we'll go and have a look what Win and Ramil did yesterday. They were working Sunday, so I'll turn the camera around for you. We took the shuttering off and we've got 1, 2, 3 more posts. We're preparing for the foundations. We've dug out there. This tree, they reckon they can work around it, so that's not being taken out. This tree's been dug out, and it looks like these 2 trees are going to have to be dug out. They've started on that one. So a lot of digging again today, but we'll maybe get the foundations poured, hopefully, which puts us on a little bit further there. I don't know what I'm going to have Soy doing today. I might get him to put guttering up along the front of the sari shop. Well, the guttering's there, the downspouts. And I've decided I'm going to put a roof on this storage area at the back of the cabin. I was going to leave that because I didn't want to spend the money on that, looking after the budget going forward. But I've decided to do it, and the reason why, I've got the money to complete this fence line down to the piggery, and I've got the money to build the storage sheds and the first chicken shed. After that, I'll be relying on profits from the sari shop, the piggery. Chickens will come on stream a couple of months later, and maybe have a little bit of income off YouTube as well by then. So that's what will carry the construction forward after the budget's done. So I'm looking to save money on materials. Wages are alright, wages are not expensive here. Well, materials aren't expensive, but they are compared to wages in the Philippines. So I've decided to put the roof on there and a back gate on, so I can store a lot more stuff in there. We're getting too much stuff in the veranda. I can then store plastic bottles of soft drinks and various other things in there. But I can use that as a test bed. I'm going to talk to Soy this morning and see if we can reduce the cost of materials. Now, the veranda and the roof on the piggery, awful lot of angle iron went into them roofs at quite an expense. Now, with these sheds, the chicken sheds and that, I'm sure I can save money. They don't have to be to that standard. But obviously you don't want, if a storm comes through, you don't want the bloody roof blowing off. So they've got to be strong enough, but not to the extent of the main buildings. So we'll use that as a test bed I'll explain to Soy that if I say, well, let's make it 4-inch, a joist for example, 4-inch width in 1-inch angle iron, instead of a lot of that angle iron on the veranda and piggery was 2-inch and 1.5 inch. Make it out of 1-inch and 1.25 inch, whatever he thinks, to reduce the cost. And he'll keep me right. If he says no, it's not going to work, it's not going to be strong enough, I'll rely on his experience. He's the builder, not me. But even using purlins, if the span isn't too big and you put enough purlins in as joists and then purlins on top, lots of people build sheds and that way. But of course this is a cyclone area, so yeah, you got to be guided by local knowledge and the builder for definite. If you're not guided by their experience, then you're a bloody fool. So it'll cost what it costs at the end of the day, but it's got to be built to withstand a good storm. But hopefully I can reduce the cost of materials. So I'll leave this video there and we'll do another one later on. It's 1 o'clock. We've just finished lunch. So we'll go and have a look what we've done this morning. I had the waterman come this morning. Oh, he came last night. He dropped 20 bottles off last night. And we got 20 more. So we've got 50 bottles now. I forget how much these cost. They're not expensive. But he only comes once a week. But a full load to him on his little truck is 40 bottles. And we've got 50 bottles now. So if we've got 40 bottles empty, he'll come in any day of the week. So that's why I've invested in another 20 bottles. Jean is going to about 2 bottles a day, selling out the freezers, ice and ice water. And we're getting, on average, we'll be selling 7 or 8 bottles a day. So it grows a little bit with 10 bottles a day, 70 bottles a week. So we need 2 deliveries a week. So that's the idea of buying 8 extra bottles. I think it was 3,000 pesos for the extra bottles filled. So we're on with the foundation still. We've got, this tree was dug out yesterday, I think. So we've got 1 tree dug out, and that 3rd one has to come out. And they're quite big. They're not terribly thick trunks, but they're quite big, the roots. Rather than digging it out than me. Now with 2 men on site today, Ramel and Win. Soy's having a day off, he's got things to do. So I wasn't planning on having a long chat with Soy this morning, but we'll have to do that tomorrow now. Little pigs, a little bit of feed left. We had a little bit of scouring on these pigs last night, but none today. So we cut back on the feed a little bit, but they've still got feed in front of them, so Okay. And all the other pigs are right. So we'll leave this video there, and I'll do another one this evening. It's 3:45, so to make a closing video, which I'm a bit early doing, but there's a storm coming through, starting to spit with rain, the wind's raising up, so I think I better do it before it starts bucketing down. So we've been working on the fence line. We've got 1, 2, 3 tree stumps chopped out. 1, 2, 3. The one down there was chopped out yesterday. No concrete laid. They've been digging since I finished the pigs at, I don't know, 8 o'clock. 4 hours this morning, 4 hours, 3 hours this afternoon. Digging away, chopping the bloody tree stumps. And it's going to be like that all the way down the fence line, I think. So we'll go down and have a look at the pigs. Soy wasn't in today. It was a funeral. Part of the funeral stopped at the Sari shop on the way home or whatever, and some relative of Jean's actually, she didn't know, distant relative, or she would probably have gone, she said. So that's the next job for him. They'll be cleaning out and feeding the pigs. And it's starting to rain now. Everybody's happy. So I'll leave this video there. We'll do it all again tomorrow, and I'm going to run back to the cabin and make a cup of tea before it starts.
Now the rain just started. Hopefully it will not get very heavy, or else we will be flooded here inside.